Hi everyone, this is Shazib Rafiq. Welcome to my channel. In today's 5 Minutes Economics, we are going to discuss the problems from trade deficits. Yes, the first problem that comes with the trade deficit is loss of aggregate demand. Loss of aggregate demand. Now, loss of aggregate demand, as we have discussed above, that uh, loss of aggregate demand basically reduces your real GDP, reduces your real GDP, and this may lead to lower living standards. This may lead to low living standards. Now, low living standards means that since your real GDP falls, production falls, so there will be higher unemployment. People will have less income to consume. Therefore, your living standard starts to fall. So this is one of the reasons that trade deficit could have on an economy. The second factor that can be a problem for the trade deficit is loss of jobs in home-based industries. Home-based industries means cottage industries. As we know that the cottage industries may contribute to regional decline, and it also creates an unemployment problem. So because there's a many economies which are mainly dependent on cottage industries. So these job loss can have a adverse effect on the overall economic performance. The third factor that can be a problem to the trade deficit is currency weakness and higher inflation. So currency weakness and higher inflation. Uh, currency weakens and higher inflation. As we know that if currency uh, is depreciating, so it can be a benefit in the longer run, but in the shorter run, this may be a worsening. This may be a worsening for the current account deficit, and we'll discuss this later on through J curve, through Marshall Lerner conditions. But now on, we only can understand that since the demand is inelastic in the short run, therefore weakening of currency may lead to more worsening effect on the current account deficit, and more current account deficit means more negative impact on overall economic conditions. And higher inflation means consumers purchasing power reduces. Higher inflation means consumer the ability of a consumer to consume reduces. So this basically reduces your consumer purchasing power, leads to economic problems. The fourth factor that can be a problem from the trade deficit is reflection of competitiveness. As we can see that economy is less competitive, or there's a supply side weakness in economy. So this shows the ability, the credibility, the the competitiveness of an economy with the competitive world, with the competitive countries, with the competitive nations. So if there's a trade deficit, so the other economies will consider them as a weak competitor. So they may create pressure, they may create economic pressure, they may create political pressure on these economies. So again, trade deficit can create lots of problem for the economies. There are not only problems with the trade deficit. There are some problems that can comes with the trade surplus as well. Trade surplus means when economy is experiencing more more inflow, means your inflow is greater than your outflow. That is, economy is experiencing surplus. So surplus uh, can be beneficial, but it has many problems too. uh, Again, a rise in the trade surplus might cause a demand pull inflation. Now, it can cause a demand pull inflation, as we have discussed previously, and we can see from the diagram as well. Considering uh, GDP, real GDP here, this is your real GDP, and this is price. considering this is your aggregate supply and this is your aggregate demand. So this is your equilibrium point here. This is your GDP and this is the price. Now, if economy is experiencing a trade surplus, it means your aggregate demand increases. If your aggregate demand increases, you can see there will be a right shift in aggregate demand from AD to AD1. This is a right shift in aggregate demand. So your equilibrium will move upward. As you can say, there will be increase in prices, also increase in your real GDP, which is a good thing, but increase in real GDP at the cost of higher prices. And this higher prices is just because of the increase in aggregate demand. This is said to be your demand pull inflation. So yes, uh, trade surplus will bring a demand pull inflation in the economy. Other factor that can create a problem for the economy is trade surpluses might lead to threat of protectionism from trade deficit nations. Now, what will happen when you are in surplus? It means your trading partner to whom you are trading with will be in deficit, and if that partner will be in deficit, so that partner will create trade threat of protectionism. It will add it will create a political pressure, an economical pressure, uh, in order to avoid that deficit that is being created just because of your surplus. So you can have this threat of protectionism from your trading partner. The third problem from trade surplus is if the surplus is due to high savings, sometimes or low consumption. So basically, we can see there's a trade surplus, but there will be fall in living standards. So for the living standards will fall if the surplus is taking place just because of the high savings in an economy or low consumption in economy. So these are the possible problems that comes from trade surplus.
If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thank you.